Cobweb, promised to be one of the standout horror films of the year, with a stellar cast including Lizzy, Caplan, and Antony Starr. It's a great time to revisit this psychological thriller as it hits Hulu. When it initially graced the big screen, critics noted some issues with pacing and editing, but also recognized a creepy mystery at its core that's worth exploring. However, with the film's complex ending tying various threads together, some viewers might be bewildered. So, whether you're watching it on Hulu for the first time or revisiting it after a theater screening, here's your comprehensive guide to unraveling the secrets concealed within the conclusion of Cobweb. Penned by Chris Thomas Devlin, known for his work on 2022's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the script of Cobweb revolves around 8-year-old Peter, played by Woody Norman. Peter is a shy and sensitive boy who grapples with making friends at school, largely due to his overprotective parents, portrayed by Lizzy, Caplan, and Antony Starr. While initially, Peter's parents seem fairly ordinary, the family dynamics undergo a radical shift when the young boy starts hearing strange knockings on the wall of his bedroom. Initially dismissing the noises as mere nightmares, his parents soon resort to anger, accusing Peter of lying. It becomes increasingly evident that the parents are concealing something, and by the end of Cobweb, the truth is laid bare. As days pass, the entity knocking on the wall begins whispering to Peter, pleading for help. Gradually, Peter and this eerie voice strike up conversations. What is revealed is both shocking and disturbing. The enigmatic entity behind the wall claims to be Peter's sister, played by Ellen Dubin, whom his parents have imprisoned within the wall. This sibling explains that the parents are not the kind-hearted people they appear to be, and that they intend to harm her. In a horrifying twist, she predicts that once she is dead, Peter will be the one locked inside the wall in her place. The chilling revelation holds some truth. The entity behind the wall, Peter's sister, who was born with a mysterious medical condition that granted her immense strength and sharp teeth. Fearing their own daughter, Peter's parents made the heart-wrenching decision to lock her away in their basement. When that failed to contain her, they dug a pit, effectively turning it into a cage. The walls of their home ultimately became the girl's final prison, where she transformed into a nightmarish creature, shaped by her own parents' cruelty. Peter's sister possesses the ability to climb walls and viciously maim others with her jaws and razor-sharp claws, rendering her a formidable killing machine. This means that the voice haunting Peter isn't supernatural. Rather, it's the plea of a child who has been warped into a monster due to years of abuse and neglect. The film's narrative also discloses that Peter is forbidden from participating in Halloween trick-or-treating activities. His parents, driven by an irrational fear of his potential disappearance, cite the past case of a young girl from the same neighborhood who went missing 4 years prior. However, the complete truth is far more sinister. Peter's parents were the perpetrators behind the abduction, murder, and burial of that girl. This horrifying revelation surfaces when Peter's sister escapes her captivity during Halloween and encounters a young girl who ventured to their home seeking candy. To shield their dark secret, Peter's parents resort to the murder of the girl and forbid Halloween celebrations in their household to prevent a recurrence. Thus, while their concerns may ostensibly be for Peter's safety, their underlying motive is to keep his sister's existence concealed. In the gruesome finale of Cobweb, Peter's sister manipulates him into believing that their parents intend to kill him. Terrified for his life, Peter adds rat poison to his mother's nightly soup. Tragically, his parents meet a violent demise, their organs imploding due to the poison's effects. In a frantic effort to secure his mother's keys, Peter heeds her pleas not to release his sister. Defying his mother's warnings, Peter opens the hatch concealed behind a massive wooden clock in his parents' bedroom, convinced he is acting in self-defense. However, Peter falls prey to his sister's deceit. She emerges from her confinement, disclosing that she coerced him into killing their parents as part of her revenge. She further threatens Peter, consumed by jealousy, as she has always envied him. Prior to persuading Peter to take the life of his parents, his sister convinces him to seek vengeance on his tormentor, Brian, played by Luke Sampson Busey. In a chilling turn of events, Peter pushes Brian from the top of a staircase, causing a devastating leg injury. As the saying goes, rotten fruits don't fall far from decaying trees, and Brian promptly calls upon his older cousin. This formidable relative, along with a group of friends, decides to pay Peter a menacing visit on Halloween. Brian's cousin and his companions break into Peter's home with the intention of causing mayhem and inflicting harm upon the boy. Little do they know that they have unwittingly walked into a gruesome trap set by Peter's sister, who is eagerly awaiting the opportunity to eliminate them one by one. The assault orchestrated by Brian's cousin and friends becomes a chaotic battleground, with Peter's sister transforming into a merciless predator, eager to claim her prey. However, amidst the chaos and bloodshed, a glimmer of hope emerges. Miss Devine, portrayed by Cleopatra Coleman, a substitute teacher who had grown concerned for Peter after receiving a distressing call from him, arrives at his home. Suspecting that Peter may be suffering from domestic violence, Miss Devine could never have anticipated the horrifying spectacle that awaits her. With no other option, Peter and Miss Devine join forces to evade Peter's sister's relentless pursuit. Together, they lure her into the basement, where Peter takes desperate action. He manages to secure his sister in a deep pit his father had constructed many years ago. It appears to be a moment of triumph, a temporary reprieve from the nightmarish terror that had gripped them all. But the sinister conclusion carries a haunting revelation. Trapped within the pit, Peter's sister issues a chilling warning. This containment will not be enough to hold her indefinitely. She promises to escape, and when she does, her vengeful intent is clear. She will return to finish what she started by taking Peter's life. Thus, Peter is left with an unsettling promise that will haunt him for the rest of his days. Every shifting shadow, every creaking wood, and every unexplained presence will become a source of dread, as he wonders if the time has come to confront his sister's relentless malevolence. In this bone-chilling finale, Cobweb leaves its audience with a lingering sense of unease, ensuring that Peter's journey into darkness is far from over, and peaceful sleep may forever elude him. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed our deep dive into Cobweb. If you agreed with our take or think we missed something, please let us know in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on our future movie reviews and discussions.